Hey brothers and sisters, God bless each and every single one of you. Hunter's Point here with another video. I see several people from the Pastor Tim channel family group that are starting to address this, and I figured I'd go ahead and hop aboard and get the information out to those who might not have heard it, might not have received it yet. So, Turkey has deployed F-16 fighter jets against government forces in northwestern Syria today. A sharp escalation of the conflict thereafter, 6 Turkish soldiers were killed by artillery strikes. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey said that as many as 35 Syrian troops had been, quote, neutralized. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, a monitoring group based in Britain, said the number of military personnel killed was at least 13, while state news media in Syria made no mention of any deaths. There were also reports on social media of at least 8 civilian deaths when a minibus was struck. Mr. Erdogan warned Russia, which backs the Syrian government and which controls the airspace in western Syria, to not prevent Turkey from retaliating. It should be out of the discussion to block us, Mr. Erdogan said before leaving for a trip to Ukraine. Describing the dead Turkish soldiers as martyrs, he added that it is not possible for us to keep silent as long as his country's troops were being targeted. So Turkey has launched deadly airstrikes against Syrian forces again in northwestern Syria. So, that's just indicative of the time we're in, It's all a part of it, right? Wars and rumors of wars, nation rising against nation and kingdom against kingdom, right? As written in Matthew 24. See, what I think Jesus was meaning there is, we've always heard of wars and rumors of wars, but when you start seeing the same ethnic group fighting the same ethnic group, you need to look up, for the return of Christ is imminent. So understand this, the rapture of the church is imminent, tribulation is coming. I do not want anyone watching this to be a non-believer and to be left behind as a result. So if you have not believed on the Son of Man, I implore you to do so, because we do not know when the rapture is going to happen. And say the rapture is a long ways off, which I don't think it is. I think we've got honestly within a year. But on average, 105 people die about every minute. So, if you were to take your last breath today, are you saved? Do you know for certain that you're going to go to heaven? Because let me tell you, there is no such thing as a neutral zone. There is no purgatory. You're either going to heaven or you're going to hell. And the only way you go to heaven is believing, right? It's as simple. People make it, it just riles me up. People make it harder than it really is, right? It's as simple as believing on the Son of Man. The Gospel's 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4. That's how you're saved, if you believe in your heart. And that's the gospel, is that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins. He was buried, and he rose again the third day according to the scriptures. Right? If you believe that gospel in your heart, you are saved and sealed until the day of redemption, Ephesians 4:30. Understand, our time here is short, right? Acts 2:21, those who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Romans 10:13 says a variant of the same thing. All who call upon the name of the Lord will be saved. So please believe. I implore you to believe in your heart that God sent his son Jesus to die for you on a cross. And he is exactly who he says he is. So I hope this update was a blessing to you all. This could very well be a precursor to the Isaiah 17:1 prophecy, which concerns the destruction of Damascus, right? Where Damascus will cease to be a city and it'll become a ruinous heap. And I believe Isaiah 17:1 will be the catalyst for the Gog-Magog war of Ezekiel 38:39, which actually involves Turkey and Russia as two of the nations listed. So, that's it for this update. I hope it was a blessing to you all. I'll see you in the next video. Should the Lord tarry, God bless.